Controversy. The local sheriff's office urging people to vote no on Assembly Bill 742. Now, this bill would limit the use of K-9s, which law enforcement says will put them at great risk. KION's Daniel Romero spoke to an organization who argues that K-9s are considered a lethal force.
Law enforcement I spoke to say K-9s are a great resource when dealing with crimes, but the co-founder of Families United for Justice say there should be more regulations when dealing with K-9s. Cephas X. Johnson, co-founder of Families United for Justice, says it's not only guns used in brutal cases with excessive use of force.
These K-9s are a form of deadly force, and right now they're unregulated and unrestricted under California state law.
K-9s have been used to fight crime for decades. Here in Benito County, they are used often, mainly for drug busts and locating suspects, but deputies will sometimes use them to protect themselves.
But using force is a necessary part of our job, and oftentimes it just doesn't look good.
AB 742 won't ban the use of K-9s, but instead label the dogs as a deadly use of force.
I know that a former handler that I worked with in my former agency had between 80 and 100 bites with his dog, none of them deadly. So the fact that people are trying to put this on the level of deadly force, it's just it's inaccurate to put that on that level.
However, Johnson argues more needs to be done with how law enforcement handles their K-9s, but this bill will assist with that.
There's no legislation in place that limits that ability to just turn a dog loose on the individual. And then, of course, the possibility of death and lasting injuries is greater behind the use of force, or put it this way, a K-9 more so than physical contact.
Johnson recognizes K-9s have helped with locating narcotics and suspects, yet feels it's not worth risking the loss of a life.
The power of the police to use deadly force, and the K-9 is considered deadly force, is a significant responsibility. That responsibility has to be guided by common sense legislation that only protects the human rights and saves the human life. And that's what this bill is about.
And here in San Benito County, the sheriff's office owns 2 K-9s that they do train on a weekly basis. Reporting in Hollister, Daniel Romero, KION News Channel 46.
Thank you, Danya. Now, we did check. As of today, no state has regulated the use of police dogs.